Hey everybody, welcome to class. What we're going to do today is we're going to talk about who, whom, and whose. These are all part of our mini tutorials. For those of you that are premium member accounts, you can log in. Those of you that have reservations. If you don't have reservations, what you can do is there's various ways that you can get reservations here. Okay, and let me go ahead and show you the page here. Okay, well, I see Caesar's here. All right. So, let's see, or Abdil. Hi, Abdil. How are you?
Hello,
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. And you?
Oh, doing well. Good, good, good. So I see that you do reservations, so that's good. What'd you do to get your reservations? Did you like the page on Facebook? Did you tell all your friends about Verbling? Watch the video? What are the
Yeah,
ways that you got your reservations?
yeah. I did all the stuff, and then I just I just got the
Mm-hmm.
premium subscription.
Okay, good, 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 good. So you have the premium subscription. Very good, very good. And like I was saying too, on my Facebook page, you can look on there, and it has a capability for you to like I was showing you how you can adjust your settings just to make sure that you stay in the Hangout. So that's good. That's good. Very good. Very good.
Yeah,
So you're finding Verbling to be very useful, right?
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
At least I'm practicing my English.
Yeah, it's great when you can speak with others, right?
Right.
So that's the main thing. Without being able to practice talking, it's just doesn't work out. You can read, you can listen as much as you can, but the main
Yeah,
thing is when you're able to talk, when you're able to
yeah,
speak.
yeah. I read and write all the time in my job, but I never
Mm,
speak
hmm
with
What
anyone.
t what type of job do you have?
I'm a software engineer.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry, we had already talked about that. Yeah, that's right. You do Ruby on Rails, correct?
Yeah, correct.
Okay. Yep. Good. 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 Okay. All right. I see a few more people are joining us. Hello, Caesar. How are you? Mm-hmm.
I'm fine. And
Good.
you?
Good. Good. Doing well. Doing well. Welcome to class. Welcome to
Thank you.
class. You're
Thank you.
welcome. Hello, Samir.
Hello, teacher. How are
Hi. How
you?
are you? Doing well. How are you today?
Nice, nice to meet you.
And you'll say nice to see you. I think you've been in my classes. You've been in my classes before, right? So what you do is you
Yes.
say it's nice to see you or nice to see you again. The first time we meet, that's usually when you say, "Oh, nice to meet you," Or you can say it's nice to meet up
Or
you
nice
again.
to have you.
Not nice to have you because you really don't have me. You have dinner. Just nice to see you again. Nice to be with you again. Nice to be in your class. Just things like that. Okay. No problem.
Okay.
No problem.
Okay.
Just doing my job as a teacher. Okay. Sophia,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
Hi, teacher.
Hey, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Doing well. Doing well. So here I'm going to share with you guys the link for the class, even though I put the link in ahead of time. So what we'll do is we'll deal with who, whom, and whose. All right. So I have a mini tutorial on that, so you can understand the different scenarios and how to use those. Okay. So very good. And let me also too start out. Let me show you a few other things as well while we're waiting for others to go in here or join the class. Okay. So one moment here. Okay, so yeah, so this is what we'll study. So by the way, like I was saying, let's see here. So yeah, let's go back here. Hmm. So on here, I posted a few new things for you to keep up with, right? Including this one. A lot of teachers are starting to use this, or not teachers, a lot of students are starting to use this. This just improves your connection speed. And for somebody like Abdil, do you use a custom DNS? Do you have a custom DNS that you use? Hi.
I'm sorry, I was on mute.
I'm sorry, no problem. So, Adbil, as a programmer, do you have a custom DNS setting, or do you use the Google DNS?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have your custom one, or do you use the Google DNS?
I have one of my own.
Okay. Yep. So again, folks, this is all really safe stuff. But what I'm saying is, you can go on here, you can check it out and how to use that. All right. That's really easy stuff to use. Also, another thing too, so those of you that got to get into or were able to go into class early, all right, you can get a premium membership. You can also invite your friends. You can get reservations there. You can watch the video, connect with Facebook, and also like on Facebook. Okay, so those are a few different ways, and this is liking Burbling on Facebook, not liking my page. Also, too, what they've asked us to discuss is the fact that, and this is good, you can come in here and you can follow me. All right. Okay, so I'm just on here, and that way you can keep up with the latest stuff going on. All right. So that's it. I had to just take care of that real quick. Now let's get into learning about who, whom, and whose. So what we're going to do here is we're going to go really slow. We're going to give example sentences as we go along, so that we can understand, how to take on these various forms and how they're used in different ways. Adbil, can you start to read here with who, whom, and whose?
Sure. Who, whom, and whose. The following is a mini tutorial on the uses of who, whom, and whose. If you already know how to use these words, you can skip the explanation and go directly to the exercises.
Okay, so here you go. Keep reading.
Subjects, objects, and possessive forms. To understand how to use who, whom, and whose, you first have to understand the difference between subjects, objects, and possessive forms. Subjects do an action. He loves movies. She goes to the school. He enjoys Chinese food.
Okay,
Objects receive an action. The teachers like him. Thomas knows her. The actor smiled at us. Possessive forms tell us the person something belongs to. His bike is broken. I like her new book. The teacher graded our homework.
Okay, so good. So we just have to keep this in mind. All right.
Sure.
So where subjects do an action. Keep in mind as well that in the passive, all right, in the passive voice, you'll switch that around a little bit. So you'll start to work more with the object instead of the subject or the person that's committing it. Okay, so, and think of some sentences, because we're going to create a few sentences as we go along. Caesar, can you read this for me with who?
Yeah, okay. Who is a subject pronoun? Who is a subject pronoun like he, she, and we? In the example above, we use who to ask we person does an action or we person is a certain way. Example: who made the birthday cake? Who is the kitchen? Who is going to do the dishes?
Okay, so good. Let's stop right there. And also, too, sometimes when we're saying stuff, we need to make sure that we know it's not whose. And you did a good job. You didn't do anything wrong, Caesar. But sometimes when people first start speaking English, they take on the bad habit of who's in the kitchen instead of who is in the kitchen. Whose kitchen is it, is what you would say. But
Okay.
you didn't do anything wrong, but other people sometimes do that, okay? Hi, Ishmael. Okay, all right. So let's create a few of our own sentences with this. So for an example, I would say, who is going to give me the first example? Okay, and I guess that's going to be Samir. Hey, Samir, Can you give me an example sentence with the word who used as a subject pronoun?
Okay. Who is meet you this morning?
Uh-huh.
Who
So
was meet you this
actually,
morning?
yeah, you don't need to use who was. You can say who met you this morning.
Okay.
And if you want to say like who met you earlier this morning is a really good way to say that. Okay? Because usually
Met
earlier in
in
the
the
day.
past. Huh?
Who met you earlier this morning at the bus stop? Yep, very good. Very good. Okay.
MET.
Say that again.
The spelling will be MET, not MEET. Who
So
met?
who met? Yeah, who met? MET.
Okay.
Okay. Who met? Yep, not. Yep, I got it. Okay, good. Thank you, Samir. Diego. Hello, Diego. Welcome to class.
Hey teacher, thank you.
Hey, how are you today, Diego?
I'm doing really well. What about yourself?
Doing well. Hey, Diego,
Okay, that's
check.
good.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you a link. Try to check your microphone, okay? Because there's a little bit of a buzz coming out of there. Okay, maybe see if you can see what's wrong there. All right, because a lot of other people are wearing. It's okay, Diego. Just
Bus? Okay. Yes, what do you mean, bus?
like when you speak, there's a that comes out of it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
so if you can try to check that and see what's wrong. So you just joined class. I don't know if you're watching from the outside, but we're dealing with who, whom, and whose. And right now we're making up sentences that have the use of who in here, okay? So I'm going to continue on. Just think of some sentences. Sophia,
Yes.
okay? Can you do a who sentence, please?
Who is using the computer?
Who is using the computer? Yep, got it. Good. Okay. Adbil, can you use an example? Can you give me an example sentence?
Of who?
Yep.
Who is this guy behind the teacher?
Who is this guy behind the teacher, or who is the guy behind the teacher? Okay. Good. Hello, Edwin. Yeah, and Diego. I'm sorry. I realize you can't hear it, but we can hear it. But yeah, you have to get your system checked. There's too much of a buzz coming from you. Okay. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I could hear you, but the problem is, I mean, can you hear
Okay.
that? Can you hear that slight buzz, right, Sophia? That comes from him when he's on.
Yeah,
So, yeah. So I'm sorry, Diego, but you need to make sure that you have a good working microphone and systems that's not going to cause extra sound in people's ears. Okay. So I know
Okay,
I know it's frustrating, Diego, but you really need to get that checked out, okay? And what I suggest is that you have a hangout with one of your friends, okay? And that you see what you can do to adjust that sound. You can stay in class, Diego. Just make sure you mute yourself when you're not speaking. But the next class, you won't be able to join that until you get that fixed, okay? All right? And not a problem, okay? We want you to be in class, Diego. That's not the issue, okay? All right, so let's see here. Okay, thank you, Diego. Thank you for understanding. Okay,
No
so let's
problem.
see. Okay, good. Edwin. Hello, Edwin.
Hi, Bret.
Hey, how are you?
Really well, thank you. And you?
Doing well. So let's see who else is here. Toussaint Ander.
Yes, I'm here.
Hi, how are you? How do I pronounce your name?
Under.
Yeah, how
Oh,
do I
Andy.
pronounce?
Andy.
Andy? So,
Yes.
okay. Okay, Andy. So your last name, yeah. If you can like switch your Google Plus account name, so it just kind of says Andy, so it's easy. It's Andy, right, or Ander?
Ender is my first name. Yes, Ender.
Okay. Okay. No
But
problem.
you can.
Yep. Where are you from?
I'm from France.
France. Okay. Good. Good. Welcome to class. Welcome to class. No, I was just saying the way that your name is on the Google Plus Hangout, it's in
Ah,
reverse.
yes, yeah.
In reverse. So if you can just switch it around, because us teachers, we usually read the first name first. So, but good, Ander. Welcome to
Okay.
class. Welcome to class. Okay.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So let's continue on with this. So Caesar, can you make up a sentence using who?
Who? Okay. Who is in every class?
Who is in the verbling class, or who is in
Yeah.
verbling class? Okay, good. And yeah, and you want to use who's in the verbling class, because we're talking probably about this one, right? So that's the article you want to use. So good. Diego, can you make up a sentence with who?
Oh, yes. With who?
With who? Who are you with?
Yes. Um, yeah. Who is your father?
Who's my father? Luke, I am your father, Luke. Like in Star Wars? I'm just kidding. So good. Very good. Edwin. Go ahead, Edwin. Give us a sentence using who.
Okay. Who ate my food?
Who ate my food? Okay, good. Okay, and then Ander. Ander, can you create a sentence using who?
I'm trying. Who is your teacher?
Who is your teacher? Yep. Okay, good. Okay, so let's get on to whom. Okay. Let's see here. Go ahead, read this for us, Diego. Whom.
Whom. Whom is an adjective pronoun like him, her, and us. We use whom to ask which person receives an action.
Okay, go ahead.
Examples. Whom are you going to invite? Whom did he blame for the accident? Whom did he hire to do the job?
Okay, so let's make up some example sentences with whom. Okay, let's see here. Go ahead, Edwin.
Sorry, okay. Whose is a possessive pronoun.
No.
Sorry.
It's okay, no problem. Give me an example sentence with whom. Whom.
Okay. Whom is going to go to the party with us?
Whom is going to whom? So in here you want to see who receives the action. So whom is joining us at the party, right? Or
Okay.
whom? Yeah, whom? No, I'm sorry. So whom did you bring to the party is going to be better, or whom are you going to bring to the party? All right, because that way you have somebody who has the action on there. And let me show you how this works, okay? So if we look back in here, okay, who, so made, right? Who is in the kitchen? Who is, that's how that happens, right? So whom and then are, right? Is it really the action, okay? It's you going to invite, okay? Going to invite, you know, so who are you going to invite? All right? And then whom, okay, did he blame for the accident? So who got the blame, right? And then whom was hired, right? Okay, so do you see how that works out?
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. And this one's a little tough. Okay, even when I thought of the sentence, it was a little off. So Samir, go ahead, Samir.
Okay. Uh, whom did he broke my window?
Whom did he what?
He broke my window.
Whom did he broke my window?
Yes.
No, you won't want to say it like that. You would say who broke my window. So you would say whom is the yeah. You just wouldn't want to say it like that at all. You want this as the object pronoun. So you'd want to say in that. Yeah, that one's just tough because you would always want to say who broke my window. Can you think of another sentence?
Whom you will say to person or to what one?
Yeah, so like whom did Jack work with at the job, right? Whom did Jennifer, invite to the party? Okay, so do you see that?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so do you want a moment to think of another one?
Yes. Could you go to next one? I will bring the sentence.
Okay, do you want a little bit of help? I can help you. Are you ready, Samir? So
I want just a minute to bring a sentence.
okay, all right. I'll give you a second. I'll come back to you. Okay, Samir? No problem. No
Okay.
problem. Okay, Sophia.
Yes, sorry.
It's okay,
An
Sophia. Don't
example
worry.
with whom?
Yeah, whom?
Um, whom is going to receive the package?
Whom is going to receive the package? No, you'd keep that one with who is going to receive the package. All right, because that again, that's where you go back to here, right, with the subject pronoun. So you want this to be an object pronoun. So in here, 1 second. So hey, Ander. I know you're new, Ander, but what you need to do is you need to make sure you have your microphone muted when you're not speaking. Otherwise, when you make sounds, when you're clicking on the keyboard, all right, it's hard for the students to hear me, and it's hard for us to hear each other. But no problem, Ander, no problem. So, Sophia, use one here. So, do you see that? You see how this is constructed? Let me help you out here. Okay. And it's okay. I know it's hard to get whom, like Jew says, okay? So,
Yeah.
whom are you going to invite? Okay? So, this is where the action is at, okay? You going to invite. So, then you go whom, all right? Okay?
Okay.
So, think of the action in here going backwards, all right? As far as the object that it goes on. Okay, just be safe. Just stick with the are and did, and then in here, okay, you can either use any sort of noun that you want to. As far as with a person, you can use a pronoun. You can use somebody as far as a name, like whom did Jennifer give the package to, right?
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, take your time, create one.
Um, I don't know. I really need time to think in an
It's
example.
okay. Okay, so go ahead. I'll give you a few minutes, okay? I'm going to go to somebody else here, okay? So Achilles asked, whom is like who to? I don't know. You don't really use who to. That's really not like you don't use who to, but I understand what you're saying, Achilles. So kind of that. So it's more like who did you? It's just like it's kind of just like it has in its construction. I don't know how I can relate it to who to. Okay, it's a little difficult, but you'll get to it. Okay, Ander, go ahead, Ander. And yeah, you'll have to unmute now, Ander. It's okay. Click the red
Can,
microphone.
Yes, sure.
Yes, Samir. Go ahead, Samir.
I have a sentence.
Okay.
Who, whom are you going to play with?
Whom are you going to play with? Yep, very good. Very good. Okay, good. And Ander, hello, Ander. Ander, make sure that you click the red mute on the microphone, okay? Make sure you click the red microphone, Ander.
Okay.
It's right okay, good. No problem, Ander. You'll get used to it. It's all good, Ander. Okay, so
Yes.
no problem. Sometimes when you're first in class, you're like, "What is this thing?" Don't like, "What is this?" I just want to learn English, man. What's this teacher doing? So no problem, Ander. Go ahead, Ander.
Whom did you see at the door?
Whom did you see at the door? Okay. Whom did you see at the door? Yeah, and you maybe whom did you see at the door? Whom did you talk to at the door? Yep, good.
Good.
Okay. Whom did you see at the door? Yep. Okay. Yada. Go ahead, Yada. How are you, Yada?
Hello, Bret. I'm good. And you?
I'm doing well. So, another day. So, Yada, the whom. This seems to be the tough one for everybody. Go ahead.
Whom going to lend me money?
Whom wants to, so that, and it's okay, everybody. I can see Jumo has another one. Who made the dishes? That's still who made the dishes, and yours would be a who as well. You need to put it, and it's, again, everybody, don't worry. That's why this class is so necessary. Okay, all right. So this is the one committing the action. So who made the dishes, right? Okay, that's a person committing the action. Yours was one as a person committing the action as well, Yada. So what you have to do is you have to take the action off of this, meaning it's not the whom isn't the one who's committing the action. It's somebody else committing the action on the person, on the object. All right? So what was your sentence again, Yada?
Whom going to lend me money?
Whom is going to lend me money? Whom is Jennifer going to lend money to, right? Okay. And then whom is, yeah, it's still who is going to lend me money. Yours is tough to kind of turn around, okay, because you're not really going to ask, whom, and then whom is whom is me going to lend money. That wouldn't be the right way. So Emmanuel, whom did you go with? Okay, Emmanuel. All right. Whom did you go with? Or whom are you going to go with? Okay. So go ahead, Yada. Give it another try. Do you want a few minutes, Yada?
Yeah.
Okay, no problem. And everybody, just relax, okay? Take a deep breath. I know this is frustrating. I'm not upset at all, okay? I'm just here to teach you, and I know this is tough. That's why we're going through this, okay? Yes, Samir, did you have a question?
I have another sentence.
Okay.
Whom did she clean the dishes? Or wash the dishes?
Whom did she clean? Yeah, but whom did she clean the dishes for, right? Okay. Yeah, because she did that for somebody. So she cleaned the dishes, but there's a person that she did it for. That's the object, the reason why she did it. Okay? Yep.
Hi.
Okay. Yes, who's that?
Mr. Diego.
Hey, Camilio. Hi, Camilio.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
Yeah,
I
nice
came
to
some
meet you.
minutes ago.
Yep. Yep. So
Yes,
good, good. Well, go ahead.
I have a question. For example, says whom is an object pronoun and who is a possessive pronoun. So I can make the sentences, for example, who is going to hit her? As an
Who
example, yes. Or
who is
hit him.
going to kill
Whom? Yeah.
whom is going to yeah, but the problem is whom is going to kill her? No, it still is who. It still is who because who is going to create the action. Okay? Remember, who is creating the action. So who is going to kill her? Let's not please use a different one than that, okay? Let's not talk about killing people. So who is going to kiss her, right?
Yeah.
Right? So so who so it's still who is going to kiss her because it's the one committing the action, all right? You could say whom is she going to kiss because she's kissing the object. All right?
Understand.
You're asking who because she's the object, right? In your sentence.
Yes.
So who has to commit action on she as opposed to she committing action on whom. Okay?
Who is receive an action?
Thank you.
Whom is the object that you commit action on. Right? And don't worry, everybody. I know some of you are going, oh my gosh, I'm starting to get sick. But if we keep explaining these scenarios, it's going to get easier. So here, Yuko. Hey, Yuko's here. Whom is she picking up at the airport? Very good. So again, do you see that? She is picking up. Okay, she's picking up. So whom is she picking up, right? Not who is going to pick her up at the airport. See? Her is then the object. Do you get that, guys? Do you see the change in there? Okay?
Yes, I did. But it does mean that, for example, I can use whose.
Well, no. Let's wait. That's possessive, you know. Okay? Yeah. Whose car is that? Okay? Okay. So whom will give that gift? So whom will give you that? Yeah, so it's still whom will you give that gift? Yeah, so that's not correct though the way you put that. And Achilles, you would want to say whom is he going to give the gift to or something like that. Okay, so Yada, how about you, Yada? Are you ready now?
I don't know if I'm clear with this.
It's okay. Just go ahead and try, Yada.
Whom are you going to pay the bill?
Whom are you going to play with today? Very good. You going to play with whom, right? That's the object. So whom are you going to play with today? Good. Good. And Sophia, I'm sorry, did you give me an example yet?
Yeah, but it was wrong. And I came up with a lot of examples, but I keep thinking that they're wrong.
Okay, so do you want to think of another one? It's okay.
I think whom are you angry with?
Whom are you angry with? Yep. Whom are you angry with? Very good. Okay. I'm not angry with anybody, Sophia, so don't worry about it. No, I know it's just an example. Yeah. But yeah, guys, don't use examples with killing and stuff in there, okay? You're welcome, Yuko. Okay, I see you in there. Okay, Ed Beal, go ahead.
Whom should we hire for this position?
Whom should we hire for this position? Very good. Okay, so we should hire whom? Very good. Very good. Okay, Caesar, go ahead, Caesar.
Okay. Whom did you meet the last week?
Whom? Yeah. So with last week, you won't need to use the. Okay, you can get rid of articles altogether. Whom did you meet last week? Okay.
Let's go. Okay.
Good.
Yeah.
Good, good, good. Okay, and Camille, I think you gave me one, Camila. Diego, do you still owe me one?
Yes. Um, whom were you talking with yesterday?
Whom were you talking with yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay,
Yes,
good, good.
I have a question. Could I also say with whom were you talking yesterday?
With
At the
whom were you
beginning,
talking? Yeah, yep. People say that as well. Mm-hmm. With
with whom?
whom were you talking to yesterday? Mm-hmm. Yep.
So
Okay, good.
no matter is with is at the beginning or at the end.
Yeah,
Sentence.
you can switch that up. Once you get
Okay.
into the yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay, so good, good, good. Who made that sound? oh, Ander. I almost did the wrong one. Ander, just mute yourself, okay? Did you give an example sentence yet, Edwin?
No, not yet. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, so Jumo, that would be still who made this cake. Now, if you want to say Jumo, so you could say like we were just talking about, with whom did you make this cake? All right. Okay, or pardon me, you just say whom did you make this cake with? Okay, just be better the way that is. So Edwin, can you not make up one?
Not yet. Sorry.
Okay, but Edwin, keep in mind that you should be thinking of ones while we're calling on the other students, okay? So you're the last one. So even at the very least, search on the internet. do something, okay? But I mean, really, Edwin, that's the point. Is you have that time. So Edwin, you have to make up a sentence, okay? So think of one, Edwin, and just start it with whom are, and then just go ahead and use any pronoun. That's all you have to do. Whom are you? Mm-hmm.
Whom will she get married with?
No. Whom will she marry? Okay. Whom will she marry? Okay. Pardon me. I'm sorry. No. Whom is she going to marry? Okay.
Whom is going? Okay.
Whom is she going to marry? Yep. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sigh at you. Okay. So let's go on to the next one.
Whom did we fight with?
Whom did he fight with? Mm-hmm. Whom did he fight with? Yep. Okay, let's see here. So, Sophia, can you read this next one with whose? Whose is a possessive pronoun?
Whose is a possessive pronoun like his, her, and our. We use whose to find out which person something belongs to. Examples. Whose camera is this? Whose dog is barking outside? Whose cell phone keeps ringing?
Okay, so good. So good. This one's a little bit easier. We're going to make some example sentences. And I realize it's painful. You're probably like, teacher, why do you make me make example sentences, okay? But this makes you think, all right? Okay? Ander, can you create a sentence with whose?
Yes. Whose? Oh, I don't think.
It's okay. It's okay. Think of any object. So think of a car. Okay.
A car.
Just think of a car. Now find out if you want to ask a question to figure out whose car it is. Go ahead.
Whose car is this? Okay.
Yeah. I kind of gave it away. I didn't know another way to teach it. But yeah, go ahead. So just think of another object. Do the same thing.
Whose whose glasses is this?
Whose glasses are these, right?
Are these?
Yep. Yep. Okay, and then Josefa, whose black hat is this? Is what you want to say, Josefa. Okay. Yada. Yada, whose turn is it? Go ahead, Yada.
Whose car is new?
Whose car is new? Is that what you want to ask? Yeah, so you want to ask whose new car is that? Or who, yeah, whose new car is parked outside? Okay, is actually the way you want to say that. Okay, whose new car is parked outside? Okay, so Adbil.
Yeah. Whose ball is this?
Whose ball is this? Yep. Okay. So, and Abdil, you should learn this for your job. Whose bug is this?
Yeah.
Who created this bug? Anyway, so go ahead, Caesar.
Okay. Okay. I don't know. Whose baby is crying?
Yep, whose baby is crying? Please quiet your baby. Okay, good,
Yeah.
good. Emilio. Is it Camilio or Camillo? A Castro. Camilio. Okay.
Camilo. Look.
Camilo.
Yeah, that's right.
Camilo. Okay, Camilo. Okay. Go ahead. Whose?
Whose computer networking is sharing? Is that
Whose
good?
what? Whose what?
Whose computer networking is sharing? Networking sharing.
Oh, so you want to know whose computer is network shared, right? Okay. So yeah, that one's tough. Yeah. So who? Maybe you'd want to say whose computer is set up for network sharing. That might be a better way. Okay. Okay, because you want to know whose.
Okay.
Yep. Okay. And then Diego. Go ahead, Diego.
Yes. Whose are those shows in the living room?
Okay, so you want to say whose shoes are in the living room. Okay. Okay, whose shoes are in the living room. Okay, good. Okay. Edwin.
Okay. Whose book is this?
Whose book is this? Okay, good. Samir.
Whose car is this? He blocked my driveway.
Whose car is blocking my driveway? Yep, whose car is blocking my driveway? Samir, were you in one of my classes before with whose? It's almost for some reason somebody used that same one before, and I don't know. It just sounded. I guess I've been teaching too much, huh? So good, Samir.
Yes.
Good. Okay, Sophia. Go ahead, Sophia.
Whose t-shirt is in the laundry machine?
Whose T-shirt is in the laundry basket or what's that? Laundry machine, washing machine. Yeah, we call it a. Yeah, we usually call it a washing machine. Okay. So because laundry is like in general, so we usually call it a washing machine. Okay. So good. Andre, my friend, you gotta stay muted, okay? All right. Just it's okay. Under, just stay under. Yeah, but stay muted when you're not speaking. Anytime, I'm telling you honestly, we can hear like sounds like that. Okay, it's all right. So just stay muted, no problem. Okay, Under, can you read this next one here? Who, whom, and whose, and indirect questions.
Okay. Who, whom, and whose in indirect questions. The sentence below contains an example of an indirect question. I don't know whom he invited. Such sentences usually start with a phrasal phrase such as "I'm not sure," or "he doesn't know," or "we don't care." Just ignore the first part of the sentence and look at the indirect question when deciding whether to use "who," "whom," or "whose." Ask yourself if the indirect question requires a subject, object, or possessive form.
Okay, again,
Examples:
yep, in 1 second. So again, it all goes back to this subject, object, or possessive form. Remember, subject, who, right? Who, because who is going to be the one committing the action. Object, what was the object committed on? Possessive, okay? Who, who's, pardon me, I want to get rid of who's, but it's like, I guess you really can't. So whose is that? You want to find out the ownership of something, okay? Okay, so here we go. All right, go ahead, read these examples.
Okay, the examples. He doesn't know who the boss of the company is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care whom you invite. And she isn't sure whose car that is.
Okay, so good. And let me see something here. Yeah, don't worry about that. Okay, so again, look here, okay? Because here are the things that we want to start off with, okay? All right, so these are the typical ones, okay? So we want to start off the sentences with that. You can use who, whom, or whose. It doesn't matter. Just create a sentence. For an example, I would say, we don't care who made the cake. All right, he doesn't know whom was invited. All right, or whom, pardon me, he doesn't care, or he doesn't know whom she invited. All right, so even I make mistakes. Don't worry, guys, okay? I am not sure whose car is blocking your driveway. Okay, so that's all you need to do. All right, I know it's going to be a little hard, but let's do these together. Go ahead, Yada. Go ahead, Yada. It's okay, Yada. And just give one. You can use who, whom, or whose. And don't worry if everybody wants to use who because that's a little bit easier, or whose. If you want to avoid the whom, no problem. Go ahead, Yada. And start out, remember, I am not sure. She doesn't know. He doesn't know. We don't care. Just different things like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can use who, whom, or whose. But just make sure, again, these are indirect. So they don't know. Just different things like that when you start off.
Okay. I don't care who bring me my shoes.
Who, what, your shoes?
Yeah, who bring me?
I don't care who brings me my shoes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, I don't care who brings me my shoes. Okay, good. Good. Okay. So, Adbil, go ahead.
I don't care whose ball is this. Somebody needs to pay the broken window.
Somebody needs to pay for the broken window. Mm-hmm.
For the broken window. Okay, thank you.
But good. You're welcome. Caesar, go ahead, Caesar.
I'm not sure who knocked me.
Caesar, for some reason I can't. Oh, there. Okay. No, it's no problem. Somebody else was talking in the background. No problem, Caesar. No problem.
Okay. I'm not sure who knocked me.
I'm not sure who what they do to you?
Knock me or hit me?
Oh, hit me. Yeah. I'm not sure who hit me. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So knock is usually like, hit is like the punch, but you also have this knocked me down, okay?
Okay.
You could say, I'm not sure who knocked me down, and that's when you go down to the ground. That might have been what you're thinking of, though. But good, okay. And you learned a few new things. Camilio.
Yes.
Go ahead. Any one of these types, okay?
I'm gonna make a sentence with who.
Okay.
Let me think. For example.
Okay. But guys, keep in mind when you're in my classes, a lot of times I'm going to make you think. So be thinking while the other students are going, okay? All right? It's fair to the other students. Don't be on Facebook chatting to your mom, okay? Hi, Mom. I'm in English class right now. The teacher's a little mean, okay? Don't be chatting to your girlfriend. Hey, I'll be back pretty soon. I love you so much, okay? Just be thinking of sentences, all right? Come on. You know?
No, what happens is that sometimes the sentence is not so good, so for that reason.
Here, I'll give you an example sentence. I don't care who you are chatting with on Facebook right now. Give me an example sentence. There you go. There's your example, okay? So, Camilio, pay attention next time, okay? All right? So I'm gonna skip you this time. Diego, go ahead, Diego.
Yes, I'll try. Who knows whose company is that?
So you want to say, I don't know whose company is that. Yep, whose company is that? Okay, all right. Okay. Or I don't. Yep.
By the way, how is my microphone doing?
By the way, how is my girlfriend doing?
It's doing, yes. Getting worse? Or how much better?
your microphone. I'm sorry. It came in odd. I thought you said something else. I thought you were playing around with Camilio. Your microphone still has a little bit of a problem. Okay, but it's okay. It's kind of it's kind of just the same. I'm sorry, Diego, but but I let you stay in this class, but just try to fix it for the next one. Okay, all right.
Okay.
So
okay, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Samir, go ahead, Samir.
I don't know whom is speaking.
I don't know who is speaking, okay? Because who is committing the action or speaking. Now you could say, I don't know whom she is speaking to, right? Okay. Or whom she is speaking with, okay? So no problem. But see, that's good though, Samir. You had a sentence ready. Even if it's not right, it's no problem, okay? Sophia, go ahead, Sophia.
He doesn't know whom he's going to ask for help.
Yeah, but that is whom he is going to. Yes, I'm sorry, that is correct. He doesn't know whom he is going to ask for help. Very good. Very good. It kind of threw me off at first, but you're right. You're right. Very good, Sophia. Sorry about that. I always try, you got to keep in mind in class I have all these different accents, so my ears are switching all the time. So, but good. Good. Very good. Okay. Ander. Go ahead, Ander.
Okay. I don't know whom you gave my letter.
My letter to? Mm-hmm. I thought you were going to say...
My letter to?
Yeah, since you're French, I thought you were going to say my heart to, since you're so romantic, right? I figured you'd say my heart to. So, but good. Very good. Okay, fantastic. Fantastic. Okay. Yep, okay. So here we go. So we might not have enough time to finish all this, okay? But don't worry. Okay, and whose fault is that? Oh, it's the teacher's fault. Okay, Yada. Go ahead, Yada. Who, whom, and whose in adjective clauses. Adjective clauses.
Okay. The sentence below contains an example of an adjective clause. I know the man who won the contest. Adjective clauses are used to describe a noun in the main sentence. In the example above, the adjective clause tells us about the man. Just ignore the main sentence and look at the adjective clauses when deciding whether to use who, whom, or whose. Ask yourself if the adjective clauses requires a subject, object, or possessive form. Examples: we knew the actress who starred in the movie. They hired the man whom we interviewed last week. She knew the family whose house we bought.
Okay, all right. So, hello, Victoria. Victoria Peace. Hello, Victoria Peace. I can see there's sound coming from you. Just say something. Say hello. Hi, teacher.
Hi. Hi, teacher.
See, that's all you have to say. Hello, teacher. So, Victoria, where are you from?
I'm from China. I just come to the classroom.
好，我会说中国话一点点，你听得懂我吗？
Yeah, it's very standard.
Very standard. Yeah. So I was in China for 4 years, in Shanghai, Suzhou, Dadonghai, those different places. Where are you right now?
I'm in the middle part of China. You may never go there before, right?
Like Hunan?
Actually, Hubei province.
Hubei. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Hubei. Isn't Yeah, Hubei. I'm trying to remember what's in there. Okay. Well, good. Well, welcome to class. Is this your first time on Verbling?
No, not exactly. Many times.
Okay. Many times, but this is the first time where I've been your teacher, so good. Well, you know, this class is actually going to end right now because I have another class coming up, so you kind of came at the end of the class, but you can review this and you can always watch the class later on, okay? So, and that is the truth though, guys. Class has ended. Okay, I'm going to end the